Hello, knife community, knife lovers, knife enthusiasts, interested viewers folder here. I want to do a unboxing today on the Spyderco ClipiTool. And the reason why I want to do an unboxing is because this box is a little different than other Spyderco boxes. It comes magnetic, doesn't have the usual opening flap like other Spyderco tools. It has the magnetic flap, and when you open it, it has the clipper tool inside, and it's in a plastic formed structure that actually holds it in. It has a tab here that kind of holds the tool in place while it's being shipping and for just display and purchase of the tool. So anyway, you kind of pop it out of that plastic, and here it is, the clipper tool. And it's a tiny little thing, very small. All right, let's get the size out of the way. We'll pull out the blade, and we'll just do some real quick comparisons to stuff we're familiar with. This is it compared to a Spyderco PM3. As you can see, the 3 is enormous compared to this. And we'll also do one more. We're not going crazy with the comparisons. The PM2. So this is tiny. Yeah, the clipper tool. It's a multi-tool made by Spyderco. They make a few of them, and each one of them has two, count them, 1, 2 tools in them. This one happens to be the blade with the serrated tool, or the saw. Kind of small to be sawing things with this, but you can just count it as a serrated edge cutting tool. Okay. So, all right, let's get into this. This is so it's 4.5 ounces. I'm sorry, 4.5 inches, 1.9 ounces, and the blade is a 2-inch blade with a 1.75 cutting surface. So it's a little blade. We actually already established that. The steel is 8CR13 MOV, which is a budget steel, but it's decent. It's comparable to the AUS 8, maybe even AUS 10. AUS 8 or AUS 10, so it's comparable to that. And it is a stainless steel. It's actually, this tool was actually made in China. So that's why it has that steel, because it's Chinese steel. It is a non-locking slip joint. So neither one of these tools lock. You can just pull them open and close. You know, it's amazing with non-locking stuff. You know, I think in Great Britain, like certain knives have to be non-locking. I find it interesting that the people that make laws about things that they don't really understand, like, how is this being non-locking, making it, you know, I'm not going to speculate as to why they say it. I have my reasons, but I'm not going to get into politics on my channel. But, you know, non-locking is interesting to me, because when you open a knife or a cutting tool and it locks in the open position, that's a safety feature. That is a feature that you know it's locked. You know that no matter what you do with that tool, it's not going to close on your fingers. It's not going to close. You know, so when things are made non-locking, and some people determine that to be, oh, so it's, you know, I don't know. At any rate, this is a non-locking tool, and it's light duty. I mean, look how small it is. You know, you're doing your fingernails with this thing. You know. And the serrated edge for cutting, I mean, you're not going to cut anything major with this, but I guess you could saw something you know, that if you had to saw something. Um, let's just talk about the blade. So the blade is actually very similar to the shape of the PM 2 and 3. Very similar, just a smaller version of it, as you can see. Uh, and I don't know. Where is my? Oh, yeah. I'm not sure what size this is. Let's see. This is an 8, so I know this is not an 8. This is probably like a 6. Wow, I don't think that's a 6. Oh, sorry. That's not a 6. This is a 6. Okay. Yeah, okay. So it is a T6. That was a 7 I had in there. Wonder why that's in there. But at any rate, T7. So yeah, it's a T6 screw, and I'm sure these are T6s also. It's got a tip up right side carry clip. It's a spoon clip similar to other Spyderco OEM clips. Do I have something with an OEM? I don't. The 3 Spydercos I have over here all have aftermarket clips on them. Well, it's very similar, just a smaller version of the Spyderco clip. And I will talk about the construction of this thing. It is actually extremely well made. I mean, it really, really is. It's got the laser etching spider on it. It's got the spider hole. And you know what's really interesting? I always look at the back strap on a knife. This is one of my favorite features on knives. It's something that I notice that a lot of reviewers or even people that are displaying the knives don't show this feature a lot. They just kind of, you know, open it up and they kind of skip through how this part of the knife actually looks. And this is very appealing to me. And I also like the way it's seamless here. Like you can't see any of the seams. The construction is excellent. And then once you pull out the blade, I don't know if you can see it, but it just slightly opens up right there, just to show you that, you know, that's the way it opens. And when you open the other side, the other blade, this side opens. But while it's closed, you can't see anything. It's great. They did a good job with this. Really nice. So, yeah, I think that's it. I'm not gonna go into anything. This is a small little tool. It's for small little EDC tasks. And it's interesting. It's extremely well made. You know, for such a small little thing. It's got this stainless steel that has a really nice finish on it. So, very nice. Very nice. I like it. All right, that's all I got. Spyderco ClipiTool.